Hey guys.
Hey.
So we're finally recording. We're gonna do it in the car because Shannon said if we don't do it now, then we're not gonna do it when I get home. So yeah. So it is August 25th, I think. Yeah, sounds about right. We are updating you guys on the baby doctor that we saw back in July. So we went to see a new baby doctor July 18th. She was super nice. The
specialist.
Yeah, she's a specialist. So they are based out of Iowa City, and they happen to have an office in Davenport, which is where we live. So I'm like, awesome. We don't have to drive the extra hour out of our way to meet with her and do any baby updates or anything like that because she works out of her Davenport office as well.
Which was huge for us.
Yeah, because we didn't want to drive an hour away just to do like an ultrasound or give them a paper saying that I got a shot done, which I will update you guys in a little bit about. So yeah, we met with them on July 18th. It's very bumpy. Basically just went over periods and if I tested my ovulation. She asked about sperm donors, and I actually told her like we picked out our sperm donor, and she was kind of nervous about that because of CMV. She was like, oh, well, did you know if he was CMV negative or positive? And I was like, negative, because I'm awesome, and I've been
researching like crazy.
Yeah, I've been researching thanks to you YouTube couplers. I've definitely been following people and researching like crazy. Yeah, so CMV negative donor, so she was excited about that. Sorry, it's really bumpy. Illinois roads are crap. So we talked a lot to the nurse. Nurse was cool, but when we actually got to talk to the doctor, she was very knowledgeable. She answered any and all of our questions that we had. She was definitely more LGBT friendly.
Yeah, we went to one originally that was just a it was
gynecologist.
Yeah, he was basically just a gynecologist that he also worked with couples that were having infertility problems.
Fertility.
I can't talk. Problems, but for the most part, who we dealt with was more of straight couples. Mm-hmm. So when we asked him about different testing results towards getting their sperm donor and stuff like that, he basically was just like, no, you don't need it. That's a waste of time, waste of money, all that kind of
and
stuff.
And he's never heard of CMV testing.
Yeah, so when we met with him the first, like, we really only met with him once. We met with him and
back in January.
Yeah, back in January when we were first starting to talk about actually starting our journey. Mm-hmm. We met with him, and then after we got back in the car, after all of that, we were kind of like, I don't know if this is the place for us to go, because it just seemed like he was very standoffish, and just really just did not know much about anything that was towards the LGBT community of having children. Like, we were talking about trigger shots and stuff like that in case we needed those, and he had no clue what a trigger shot was. So just stuff like that, those little things where, you know, we know some things about and we just wanted more information. He was not able to give them, and it just made us not really feel comfortable going to him. So that's why we were really excited to meet out with this specialist that we wanted to meet in Iowa City. We were super excited that we could do it more close to home. So
we met with her. I had to get an ultrasound done just to check my uterus and fallopian tubes and whatever it was.
Especially since she has PCOS and stuff, she wanted to look at it, and just see what she was working with in some ways, I guess. So yeah.
So yeah, I got my ultrasound done. She said it looked good. She said from the ultrasound though, it didn't look like I ovulated, so I had to go get blood work done to see if I ovulated. I also needed to get blood work done to see what blood type I was, and to see if I was immune to rubella. Yeah. So I got blood work done. Already got those results, obviously, because, you know, it's been over a month since.
Yeah, we suck and we don't update videos.
Yeah.
We've been very, very busy these last couple of weeks. So.
Yep, I started back at work, so, and I'm the one that usually deals with making Shannon record videos. And I'm the one that keeps up with the Instagram page and stuff like that, so it's been slow on all of those ends. I feel like the last time we updated you guys was 2 months ago. But anyway.
Which a lot has been going on.
Yeah. So anyway, we got the blood work done, found out that I am an O positive blood type, which is good. I can have any positive blood. I also found out that I did ovulate on my own, so that was a plus. And then the rubella I was not immune to, so I had to re-get my rubella shot done, which when you get your rubella shot, you have to wait 30 days to get pregnant. So
no, before you can try your first.
It's 30 days for pregnancy too.
Oh, okay.
So like if you're a straight couple, like don't have sex. Like they really want you to wait 30 days. So I got my...
Which that was another thing the doctor at the first place was not even going to test for either.
Yeah.
Which is kind of scary, because if you aren't immune to it and you do have a child, that child can have a lot of problems.
Could die from rubella.
Yeah, so like...
If I came in contact with anyone, which I work in a school though, so everyone's supposed to have their shots, but I mean, you go to like Walmart or go on vacation and stuff.
We all know how people lately are not about vaccinating their children, so you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know who you come in contact with. So I got that shot at the end of July. So August was out of the books, but that was fine with us because we didn't really start testing our ovulation until July. And because I just wasn't testing that apparently that far out with my period cycles, because in July I did receive a positive on cycle day 22 and then my peak on cycle day 23. Fast forward to August. That was loud. Fast forward to August, and unfortunately I did not ovulate that I know of. It did not pick up on any of the tests, so I did call my doctor. She told me to immediately go and get my blood work done that day because I was on cycle day 23.
That was
Thursday I got my blood drawn.
Like the 20th, something like that.
Yeah, so they said that they're supposed to call me this week and see if I did ovulate and it just didn't pick up on the test, or if I didn't ovulate and just kind of see where what the plan is going ahead, because the fun news is we are going to, hopefully, as long as everything works out, fingers crossed, we are going to do our first round of IUIs in September.
So it's almost a year. It would be towards the end of September, because that's usually around when she ovulates. So
I'm excited. Like I want to cry.
Like about a month away.
So our thing is on our board at home. On our calendar, I wrote September's baby month. So it'll all work out. Super excited.
It's all for a reason.
Yes.
Everything we've done leading up to this has been done for a reason. It's just, it's gonna come when it needs to come.
Yeah.
Hopefully the first time.
We're so hopeful. We're like stupidly hopeful.
I know.
But
we know it most likely will not happen.
There's a slim chance. I've watched some people that did get pregnant on their first try.
There's a slim chance it could, but we're gonna be that slim chance hoping until that last second.
Yep. Pregnant until proven otherwise.
Yep. So.
Yep.
But we're super, super, super excited. All of our family can't stop talking about it, which is super cool.
Yeah, we had a party this past weekend, and everyone's asking, oh, baby updates. Her grandma was like, did Amanda ovulate this month?
Yeah, that's the funny part when your family members come up and ask you if your wife's ovulating. So, that's the fun of, the family being all excited for us.
Yeah.
And we're so grateful for that, because I know there's so many people out there that are LGBT couples that don't have that support. I can't thank our families enough for just being so awesome and really, really supporting us in this. Yeah. And they've all been great. So yeah.
Even my nephews, I have 3 nephews, and we were at my parents' last weekend, and we talked about babies. My one nephew, the oldest one's like, wait, you're pregnant? He's like, do you know, is it a boy or a girl? I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, kid, I'm fat, not pregnant yet, but that's what I told him. So they're excited. They can't wait. They want a girl in the family.
Girls.
They want a little baby girl in the family. So
the reason for that is Amanda's family all has boys.
Yeah,
they're all boys in that family. Amanda's the one girl. So
yep,
they're all rooting for the girl on that side. In my family, we're all girls, so they're rooting for the boy on our side. So either way, we're going to be extremely excited no matter which way it goes. But we kind of got a battle between families on what gender it's going to be. So
even me and you.
Yeah, even
I want a girl. She wants a boy.
Yeah. So
but we would be happy with any.
100%. So it's kind of fun. It's like a little game until we find out. So
yeah. So that's the exciting news. Got blood work done. Waiting to see if I ovulated this month. If not, they didn't make it seem like a big deal, because I did tell them, like, we are 100% wanting to start trying in September. Like, that's what I told them in the voicemail. I'm like, hey, cycle day 23, haven't had a positive ovulation. We are wanting to try in September. Like, September is our month for our first IUI. And she didn't seem too concerned about it, just to get blood work drawn, and
they're going to have a plan
they'll
ready
have
to
a
go.
plan. So
I'm assuming if she didn't
anything,
ovulate,
it's just medicine.
they're just going to put her on the medicine to make sure she ovulates.
And they and when we were at the doctor, she talked about it too. I'm not going to be on, I can't think of the name. If I can think of the name, I will post it on the video. But I'm not going to be on, like, the basic Clomid. That's what it is. I'm not going to be on Clomid. She said that Clomid's terrible and the side effects are awful. So she said that she was going to put me on another type of medicine. It's like Clomid, but the side effects are definitely not as bad. And she said it works just as good. So yeah.
Oh, you can also, they also did tell Amanda about some stuff that she's already on some medications right now. And one of the big things they wanted to make sure with her, because she is on, I don't know if you want to talk about it, because it's your thing. I'm
on antidepressants. I'm on anxiety medicine. I'm on metformin for one, because I was pre-diabetic, but then I lost weight, so then I'm not pre-diabetic anymore.
Now it's for her PCOS.
Yeah, now it's just for my PCOS and to help with my weight loss, because with PCOS my hand's getting tired. With PCOS, it's harder to lose weight. And then I'm also on levothyroxine because I have thyroid issues. So the thing that she wanted to make sure was that these medications were okay to stay on while I was pregnant. So luckily I met with her before I met with my psychiatrist. And I talked with him about it. He said that with antidepressants and anxiety, like, there are some risks, but they're not anything huge. Yeah. He said really it's just you have to outweigh your options. Would you rather not be on the medicine just in case there could be a 1% risk that your child is born with something, or just stay on it. So it's up to me. I chose to stay on it just because
she needs to be healthy too.
Yeah, I was not on it at the beginning of our relationship, and it was hard.
It was hard. So just really making sure Amanda's 100% during the pregnancy is the reason why she chose to do that. It's because if you're not safe with your own body and making sure your self-help is good, then your pregnancy's not going to be good. Yeah. So that was the reason why she decided to stay on it, and I think it was a good decision.
Yeah, so the only medication that I did change up was I was taking a generic version of Xanax, and what he said was there's 2 different classes. I'm probably going to say this wrong. I think it's like class B is like normal range for where depression and anxiety medicines are, where it could have a side effect on the fetus, and then class C and higher are like there are risk factors. So one of my medications was in
the C.
Yeah, it was in the C, or I think it's D, whatever. It was in the higher classification, so he just switched me to another anxiety medicine, which I don't really take that much. This one's only as needed, so it's kind of like when you're in a higher anxiety situation, you just pop one. You can have like up to 2 a day. So, I mean, that was the only one that we changed, and so yeah, that's about it. Otherwise, I can stay on them as long as I want to, and I want to because I feel like
we both are happier.
Yeah. I feel like my mental state too, going from my highest weight to losing almost 65 pounds, and then me getting bigger from the pregnancy. I just don't want to like get myself in that depressive state and not be on medication and it just get worse and worse and worse. So yeah, just personal reference or preference.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is oh my god, we finally updated you guys on our baby journey from over a month ago.
Yeah.
We will definitely let you guys know what my blood results were. If you don't check us out on Instagram, please do so. We update more on
often.
there. Yeah. So those of you on Instagram knew that I ovulated. You guys knew that I had a peak ovulation test. You guys knew when we were seeing the baby doctor and all that good stuff. So
one last thing.
Okay, my arm's hurting.
We forgot to mention this really awesome fact.
Okay.
So when we get to go in September.
Oh, yeah.
So when we get to go in September, my biggest question was when we go in to have the procedure done to start our baby journey, usually the doctor is the one that gets to press the little plunger to let the little swimmers go.
The one that does the actual IUI procedure.
Yes. Gets to press the plunger to let the little swimmers. My question was, can I do it?
Like once you get it all in there.
Once you do everything you need to do, could I just press it? Could I just press it in? So that way it's me technically
getting
her pregnant. And I thought that'd be really cool. I wanted to be part of something instead of just watching. And the lady was super, super awesome. It was just like, we'll make that happen. And I was just, that just made me feel so much more comfortable because one, it's just my baby as much as it is Amanda's, and now I'm involved with it, and I'm just so excited.
You're involved in the actual.
I'm involved in the actual day. So it's gonna be so much fun. I want to capture the moment with a picture, hopefully, of me just doing something. But yeah, I am super, super excited. That was like that was my big thing. Is I just wanted to be involved because it's my baby too. I don't get the fun of actually making it, but I wanted to be involved. And she was 100% willing to do that, and I was so excited. I'm still so excited. So. Had to show that. Had to tell you guys that. Because that was our huge thing.
Anything else before we end this? Okay. Well, we will definitely... Oh, we're going to go before Shannon sneezes because her attacks are awful. So, thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe to our page and our Instagram. And we will talk to you guys soon. Yes, I will link it below. Have a fantastic Sunday. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.